Hey guys, Sure Shot Midget here, making a review on an Echo One G36C. So James got this. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. The last time I saw one of these was, I think it was probably 4 years ago, and I shot it and it like didn't seem very good. This one works really well. So this is probably about a 3-year-old gun. And everything on the inside seems to work. I don't know if anything's been replaced. You know, it could have broken and then the owner sent it back to Echo One and they fixed it, or sent it to a tech and they fixed it. I just don't know, because it is so old, but it's probably stock. I didn't open it up or anything. The compression's probably not very good. It only shoots 280 with a .25. I have 2.5s in here. I should probably just do 2s in here, but I just threw 2.5s in here. The hop-up can hop 2.5s, but since the FPS is so low, you're probably going to want to use 2s and get 330. With this specific model, but out of the box, they should be shooting harder, but I don't even know if you can get these anymore, to be honest. So let's just start from the back. You got your generic G36 folding stock. Pushing the button and it folds to the side and latches. This one latches really tightly. You literally have to pull this up pretty hard to get it to unlatch, and it's not, it's pretty, I don't know what to call that, tight, I guess you could say. It's not, you know, it's not gonna flop out on you. I had a G36 back a while ago, and it was more like this. It was tight, which is good. I like that, you know, just in case you don't latch it all the way or whatever, and you go to use it, you know, it's not gonna like fling out and latch and maybe break your latch. But the latch on these are metal, but the receiver here is plastic. You have sling loop on the back. You have a sling loop on the front here on the left side of the gun. You have a sling loop that also attaches on the front here, so that is ambi, I believe. Plastic body, built-in sights, Echo One trademarks, ambi selector switch, safe semi-full auto, fake bolt lock on the inside, charging handle up here is ambi. Hop up is in here. It is a wheel. It's your standard G36. I don't like these G36 types. I've seen a lot of issues. I've been working on a KWA G36, and no matter what I do to that thing, it will not function. BBs just keep clogging. I've tried 4 different buckings, 2 different barrels, 2 different hop-ups, 2 different nozzles, 3 different nozzles, and it just will not function. So this, in its current state, works. So I have kind of been put off by G36 hop-ups, so I don't know if I'll ever get a G36, because I've had such an issue with that one. And actually, I had a friend's G36 back a long time ago that I worked on, and it was the same way. So I've kind of lost my interest in these because of their hop-ups. But the hop-ups are effective. They can just be a pain to work with, I guess. And compatibility can suck. So you have a front pin here, and then you can pull the handguard off. Top rail, you can pop this pin out down here, and the whole lower portion comes out. So it's very dirty in here. It's got a V3 gearbox, so it's really strong, so you're not going to have to worry about cracking your gearbox shell, for the most part. You can tell this thing is just super old. I cleaned the barrel, and it was the dirtiest thing I've ever seen. So let's go ahead and shoot it. That's the last thing we can do. So I put some .25s in this mag. So .2s will probably work best with this gun, though. This specific gun. There are no rails on here. I think you can get some models with rails and some without. If you can't find the Echo One G36, go with the JG. The JG is almost just as good as this Echo One, to be honest. They're pretty much almost the same internals. The only difference is the marking and the name to it. I had a JG G36 a while ago, and it worked really well. The only thing is the hop-up wasn't as effective. Probably because there was a missing nub or something like that, but I didn't mess with it because that was like 3 years ago. So let's just go ahead and shoot this, see how it shoots. Okay, I can tell you right now the BBs are kind of going off a little bit to the right. It's not very windy out here, so maybe the bucking needs to be swapped. I mean, this is a 3-year-old gun, and I could tell by looking into the chamber, it's dirty in there. I did clean the barrel, but the bucking's probably just so old and worn. I have a 7.4 LiPo in here, and it's very responsive, actually, for being how old it is. You know, the trigger response, it's a 30C74. Pretty good. I did chrono it upstairs, and it did 15 BBs a second on this 7.4. That's pretty good. So you can hear that, can't you? The BB's hitting the target. Hopefully. Let's try to get a behind the gun view. Just kidding. Let's see if I can. Okay, it's shooting much better now. It's not trailing off to the left anymore. Alright, let's turn the hop up a little bit. Alright, that's pretty good. So the hop up is just that dial in there. So I don't know if you can see that, guys. Alright, so there we are. Emptied the mag. Alright, so if you're interested in this gun is for sale for $120 shipped, with 1 high cap and no battery. If I could recommend anything to you, I would just upgrade the inside of the gearbox, and maybe your hop-up bucking, but I'd probably put new motor in here, new gears, new piston head, new spring guide, just an overhaul. Probably spend $150 on the inside and get this thing ripping. Because you could, if you put the proper internals in here, you can get like 24, 23 BBs a second with a 7.4 like this. If you get a new, like a ZCI balance motor, 13 to 1s or 12 to 1s, use like an M110 spring, fix the compression by getting a new piston head, maybe a new cylinder head, sorbo, all that kind of stuff. You can get it ripping, and still use the 7.4 and not burn your trigger contacts out. So, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, again, for sale, $120 shipped. In the U.S., obviously, if you're outside of the U.S., it will cost more. But in the U.S., really anywhere, $120 shipped. It'll probably cost $10 to ship around there. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.